Good morning. I guess I should stop having, the first scene be me here. Hi, I'm Brenda. I live here in partly sunny San Francisco, and I'm a paralegal. I work a remote hybrid model. Today, I decided to take a sick day. I just didn't give the exact reason of why I'm taking a sick day, which is more like a mental health day. I honestly not been feeling too great. And it's not, and I'm sorry if you hear the click-clack of my dog. She's starting to circle me around like a little shark. But yeah, I woke up, and I did wake up at the time. Well, I woke up late, and then I was getting ready to go to work, and then I was like, I'm not feeling it, and I haven't been feeling it for a few days. I just need a break from work. I'm taking a day off from work just because I feel like I'm forcing myself to work, and not in a good way, where it's like my body is fighting me mentally, and everything's just fighting me. And I think it's like really hard to kind of take a moment for yourself at times, like at least for me. And then I work a job where part of the job is like caring for other people, and I think when you work a job where you're caring for other people, you often forget to care for yourself. And right now I feel like my brain is like, please give me a break from actual work. Let's do something that's not work related. Like, I need a break from work. My brain is like, I don't want to do this. But then also part of me is like, you gotta work, you gotta gotta help out, you gotta be there for other people. Like, constantly, and this is something that I've been working on, I will always choose to put somebody else before myself. Like at work, I'm always like, well, I don't want to be like a burden to anyone, so I don't want to take any time off. Meanwhile, like, there's other coworkers that will freely neely like take time off for themselves, which is great because they know how to do that. But I just struggle doing that because I just don't want to, because in my head I'm like, I'm failing someone. I guess like my brain kind of deduces it to me like being imperfect, not being able to help people out. I should be helping people out, which is probably also a symptom of being like the firstborn kid, like the oldest sister. Like, I'm constantly out nurturing everyone around me and forgetting about myself. So taking a day to myself, just because my brain is just like not wanting to do it. My whole job is listening to other people's problems, and I have problems of my own, and I forget to listen to those. Or sometimes I'm like, I have no time to even listen to my own problems because I spend my whole time listening to everybody else's problems and trying to help them solve it. The work that I do is not what you see on TV. I think here, like, from talking to the people that we help out or the people that we talk to, people have a misconception of what working the legal career is like, where I've never watched this show, but like Suits, everybody is like, oh, so you're like Meghan Markle's character on Suits, and it's like, yeah, like, it's not an accurate, these shows are not accurate portrayals of what different fields look like, because a lot of the shows are criminal law works a lot differently than like civil, employment, family. Like, they all work very differently. So it's not like the TV, and the work that I do is mostly geared towards like communities that are affected by other systems, so a lot of them have a lot of baggage with them, a lot of trauma, and I have to be trauma informed in order to help them out. But even when our job is like, please, like, take care of yourselves, like, put the mask on yourself first. It's really hard in practice to do so. I need a day to myself. I just want to like not do work and just do me. I still want to get stuff done. Like I want to take advantage of it, which is bad because I'm like, I'm not technically giving myself a break, but I do want to give myself a break and do things that I want to do. Just want to do stuff where it's not work. I'm not listening to somebody's problems. I got plenty of my own. I just need a little break where I'm not trying to solve other people's problems. Like today I need to solve my own problems. Plans for today, since I have the day to myself, I do want to take care of business. One of them, which is what I like to do on my weekends or days off, is like take Becky on a longer walk than usual, which is just nice because, I mean, it sucks because people, I know that humans are social creatures and people will approach me to try and socialize, but the morning is not the time for me to socialize. Like when I'm walking Becky, it's my moment where I am listening to a podcast, or I have a podcast in the background while I'm just like getting lost in my thoughts, which is kind of meditative because before I know it, I'm back home. And then I'll probably come back here and just have myself some good meal, probably take off the lip stain because it will go everywhere. Then head downtown to go and see if I can find some Christmas presents. I'm thinking of hitting up the Macy's. Because my mom, she's really hard to shop for. But Macy's will have, I'm sure, should have the things that my mom would be interested in, which I can either get her like a perfume set or like a new purse. She's always, like that purse addiction, I thought she was done with it, but it's still going. So why not add to it, right? And Macy's is like right across from the Nespresso, which is my coffee machine, and I have to go buy coffee. Maybe I'll drop off some coffee pots for recycling. The twins, my sisters, I still don't have their gifts, and I don't think part of their gift will get here until after Christmas. I'm running the same risk with my other sister, and I already told her like I might not have your gift, and I only bought her one gift, so maybe I'll have to go out there and figure like a backup plan, which is what I'm doing with the twins as well, because I bought both things on Etsy thinking like it'll be nice for them to get you know, homemade presents, but I stupidly, and I do this a lot, like I forget to read descriptions on things, and one of the items that I purchased is coming from Turkey, which I was dumbfounded by. I don't know why I didn't check where it was coming from. I think I just saw the estimated dates, but didn't think of like, oh, this is coming from like halfway around the world. And then the twins, it is homemade. I think it's coming from here or Canada. So those were the mistakes I made. Everybody else's gift that I bought on Etsy has already arrived, so we might go downtown and just shop. And it's Thursday, and it's Thursday morning, so there shouldn't be too many people out there. It's like my favorite time to go shopping. That's if I make it before 12. Who knows, because I'm still standing here talking to a camera. I haven't even taken Becky out, but at least I marked myself absent from work. And then also, I'm gonna probably take out the big box from the ice machine because it took me a while, but I've warmed up to it. I think I'm on week 3 with it. I've been really enjoying it. It is due for a cleansing, which cleaning it is so annoying. It's gonna be a whole day event for me when I have to clean it. Let's go ahead and get started with the day. Also, yeah, I got ready thinking I was gonna go to work, but I'm not, which is fine. It's fine. I look cute or whatever. And I'm ready to head out. Got my jacket. I don't know if it's actually cold outside. Like walking, you do warm up, but it's been so cold recently that even walking doesn't really fully warm you up. I mean, it's like 53 degrees. I got my big tote, which has got the coffee pods to drop off. I do hope I don't get in trouble because it is the bag that you're supposed to drop off at the UPS. But I remember getting the bag from the store, so it's on them. And I remember saying I wanted to drop it off at the store. But anyways, I'm gonna go. I got my keys, got my AirPods, my wallet, and some reusable bags. Not the most fashionable, but we are going to walk into Macy's with it anyways. I mean, I gotta go return some stuff, and I got Christmas shopping to do. It is a few hours later. I have accomplished nothing out of my own laziness, but right now I'm a little out of breath because my elevator has broken down, which it was more common when I moved in. Like, I think a few days after I moved in, the elevator broke down for like a whole week, and I felt bad because my mom was helping me move the last things out of my apartment into here, because I had an overlap. Like, my lease ended mid-month over there, and then I got this apartment like a month before my lease was up because there was like a special. So I girl mathed it. Anyways, point being that during that year after, the elevator was constantly broken. There was one time when I think it was broken for like definitely more than 2 weeks. And you know, it's when I learned my lesson about like wanting to live on the top floor. Like, there's perks and cons, like pros and cons. Pros, I don't have any upstairs neighbor. Like, I don't have to deal with that. Pro. Another pro, good, you know, good views. Good amount of sunlight comes in. I'm good. The cons, I am at the tippy top of the building. And it's not like a 3-floor building. I think I could handle 3 floors. 4 would be pushing it. So I used to live on the 4th floor at my old apartment, and even 3 floors is kind of pushing it because at my last apartment I was on the 3rd floor, and whenever those elevators were packed or out of service, going up the stairs was a no. My building is nowhere close to 3 floors. It's not super high. It's got a couple of floors, and it's on hill, and there's a basement, and unfortunately the basement is like where the yard area is at, and so I had to take Becky out there, and I'm pretty sure she got a little pooped out. She has a little more energy than I do, but at some point I just told her, you know, you go on without me, I'll catch up with you. I'm at the top floor because technically, yeah, it's quite a couple flights of stairs without the elevator, and who knows when it'll get fixed. It makes everything complicated, like grocery shopping. Today I had to hoist my Target bags all the way up all of them flights, after walking I don't know for how long. Right now I have garbage and recycling I need to take out that I kind of don't want to, because that means I have to take it all the way to the basement. I'm a couple floors up, but then you add a basement floor to it, and it's quite the exercise. I did buy my coffee. I don't think I recorded anything at the Nespresso store. It was really empty. So I got like VIP treatment. A lot of people today were treating me very nicely, which was appreciated. It was kind of weird, but it was appreciated. Like, one lady stopped me to talk about my hair, like, oh, it's so pretty, did you do it yourself, how did you do it? And I was like, okay. The guy at the Nespresso was really, really nice. Part of their job, because they were trying to get me to buy like 12 sleeves to get something for free. I just needed 5. Cons were that it was mega packed. I guess there's a conference happening, and it was like herds of people, and herds of people that don't know how to walk. I think that's like the downside to living. Like, for me, about where I live is that my closest Target is the one downtown, and it's a city Target, so it doesn't have everything, one, and two, it's like right by the convention center and the hotels and tourism. So every time I go shopping, I have to come back with like shopping bags and go through the herds of like tourists or conference goers to get home. And a lot of the tourists don't know how to walk, neither do the conference people. A lot of them like to stonewall, create a big old barrier so you can't go around them, but they're walking so slow that you're just kind of like, I need to go around you, but they make it so hard to go around them, or they randomly stop in the middle of the road to try and figure out where they're going. It's not fun. I got my sister's presents from Turkey. Yeah, feed you. Okay. Okay, girlfriend. She also needs a bath. So my sister's gift, like I mentioned, got here. I'm not gonna show it at the risk and ignore the mess, the hot mess in the background, and the sound of my heater going. But I'm not gonna risk it like showing her gift, like the actual gift. I'll show what came inside of the gift, which is like this little lipstick holder. I'm definitely gonna give it to her. Now I'm like, I feel like I should have bought her a lipstick, but it's very interesting. The purse, it has like a grandmothery smell. Like I can only describe it as a grandmother. I recently have smelled, that sounds horrible. There's this like one older lady that usually, I would say friends with my dad. She's definitely older, #goals. But exactly what she smelled like is what this smells like. And then this is also part of her gift. I am not gonna show exactly what it is, but it's a smaller item that I'm thinking I could take it off of the packaging and put it in there, or cut it. I can fold it, I guess. Find a way for it to fit into the lipstick holder. Look at that. Oh, that fits perfectly. Yay. And then I can put this back in here. Yeah, now that this means that I can start wrapping some presents, because the twins is kind of, where's my phone? I need to figure out when part of the twins present gets here. My mom, it was a fail. I couldn't find anything within my budget that I would want to buy her, and all I feel like back in the day, or maybe it's just the Macy's, again, because it's in the downtown area and all the stores down there have been getting robbed, but I don't know if that's why, but they didn't have that many gift sets. They had like gift sets for YSL, Burberry, like certain perfumes, and I was trying to see if they would have one for Giorgio Armani's perfumes, and they didn't have not even a single one. I was like, okay, they just didn't have any. I'm like, are we not doing perfume sets like we used to anymore? Like, did I miss the memo? Because that was kind of where I was going. And purses, like, everything was just too far beyond my budget. I was like, I love my mom, but this is this is like way past the budget that I had for everyone. I'm already over my budget. I've been spending so much money, like as if I had the money to spend, is what it feels like. I still gotta figure out my mom's gift. It's one of those days. I probably should have taken it easier than I did. My mental health day was really not a mental health day. I overdid it. I still need another day. But I won't get one because tomorrow I'm actually gonna go to work, and I'm gonna do it with a slightly better not behavior, a better attitude than yesterday.